Hey friends, I'm John Laspina, your carnivore teacher. Today I'm talking to you about how to end a long-term fast. I'm not talking about intermittent fasts. Like I intermittently fast. When I eat my dinner, I'm done eating. We finish around 6:30, 6:45 at night. I don't eat anything at night while I'm sleeping the next day. And I even let the morning go by until around lunchtime. 10, 11, 11:30. That's when I eat my first meal the next day. That time frame between dinner the night before and I call it my first meal of the day, the next day, that's called an intermittent fast. It's around 18, 19 hours. That's not what I'm talking about. You can eat normally when you have your first meal. But if you've ever done a long-term fast, that's 48 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. Those are long-term. 3 days, 4 days. That's you're only drinking water with electrolytes, which is what I recommend. There's something to dry fasting and not doing water, but I don't want to get into that in this video. But when you just don't eat, you're just drinking water with electrolytes. That's it. For 3 or 4 days. That's a long-term fast. It is vital that you break that fast properly. Breaking a long-term fast is more important than the fasting itself. And let me tell you why. Your body, it's doing autophagy. It's repairing human growth hormones, skyrocketing. Your hunger goes away. You feel great. Your ketones go. All these great things happen in long-term fast. That's why people fast long-term. They get these amazing benefits. Fat loss goes up. But when it's time to eat again, don't just eat a fatty meal like you normally would, because then you're trying to wake up your digestion. You're trying to wake up your enzymes and your digestive juices in your intestines and everything has to wake up. And the coating in your intestines has shrunk. Your mucosal layer is kind of almost gone. If you eat fatty red meat, it's going to rush right through you. You'll be on the toilet real fast. And we also tend to break a long-term fast by eating a large quantity. And that's very unhealthy for you. People have died by overeating too fast. Holocaust victims in World War II, when they were starving to death, of course, long-term fasting to the nth degree, they overate when they were fed and they died right away. Their body couldn't handle all that food real fast. So when you are fasting in a long-term fashion, 24, 48, 72, longer, many days, slowly break that fast by first, this is my opinion now, drink some bone broth, some homemade bone broth. Don't fatten it up with butter or anything. Sip on either cold or heated up bone broth, a cup, and wait an hour. That's pure protein and collagen. It's going to reestablish the mucosal layer in your intestines. It's going to wake your stomach and digestion up. You're not going to have diarrhea, and it's going to feel really good. And you may be tempted to overeat, but don't. Then when the next hour comes, have a meal that's just protein with almost no fat. What I do is I boil some shrimp in water. There's no fat at all, and I just eat the boiled shrimp by themselves. Or I'll take chicken breast, which is very lean, and I'll have some chicken breast. Just a tiny portion of either shrimp or chicken breast. Or yes, you can do beef, but not fatty beef. Very lean beef. Just a little portion, maybe the size of my fist. And wait another hour. Allow your body to recognize that protein again, and your digestive juices to churning. You've got that bone broth that you just drank in there. And then the third or fourth hour, if you're still hungry, you can add some fat. And then the next meal after that, you're back to normal. Eat your fatty red meat. I eat a lot of fat. I add tons of butter to the pan when I'm cooking. When I make a steak that's not on the grill, it's on my cast iron skillet, I use a half a stick of butter. And then I flip that thing over and it just blackens and sizzles and it absorbs that. It's so delicious. But I don't eat that way right after a long-term fast. You want lean protein. You want bone broth. You want to allow your body time to acclimate to eating again. And then you will notice another day later, get on the scale, wait about a day or two, and then get on the scale and you'll notice you've lost some fat. Or take a tape measure, you'll notice you've lost some fat. You'll notice you feel amazing. Your body has done so much cleaning up, autophagy and mitophagy, during that 72-hour, 24-hour, 48-hour, that long-term fast. It's so healthy to fast. Just do it correctly and break the fast correctly. Break it properly and slowly. My very, very first and second long-term fast, I didn't follow these instructions and I overate and I felt bad and I went right to the toilet. So I learned that it's true that how you break your fast is more important than the fast itself. Although the fast itself is, although autophagy is very healthy. If you like this content, click the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share this with somebody, watch Dr. Jason Fung, F-U-N-G. He's a kidney specialist doctor, but he's the fasting guru. He wrote a lot of books and there's a lot of great information about how to fast, how to break a fast. Have a good day, everybody.